Hi everybody, welcome Tammy from Tammy's Homesteading Crafts. Today we are in the YouTube corner, the little corner of my office where I do my videos and talk to all of you. Welcome, and we are doing another knitting podcast. It's, I believe, episode 31. If not, I will change it down below, but I believe it is episode 31. We've got a lot to go over. We've got a lot of new stuff to put into the shop. We've got a lot of acquisitions to show, and we've gotten quite a bit of knitting done. So if that is something that interests you, stick around. Before we get started, I want to welcome all of you to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. For those of you who this might be the very first video that you're watching, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the content. For those of you who've been here from the beginning and have been watching all of my videos, I appreciate you coming back each week and supporting me and subscribing to my channel, liking, and responding to my videos. So we've got a lot going on in this whole episode. It is our 2-year anniversary episode, so stay tuned. We are going to be doing some fun things for this episode. So let's get into the podcast. Okay, so the first thing we usually talk about when we are doing a knit podcast is any updates to my website for Tammy's Homesteading Crafts. So today we have a couple of new special order design bags. These are the leather bags. These will be made once they are ordered. The prototype of this is on the website. And it is a nice tall leather bottom bag. This has like a double crochet stitch on the fabric, on the canvas. Nice heavy duty canvas handles. The extra drawstring gusset on the top of the bag, as you can see, here's the drawstring here. It does have the key tag on the inside to be able to hook stitch markers and stuff to inside there. This one is dark purple and lined with a very light purple on the inside. It has got the light tan leather, Italian leather, and then of course the feet on the bottom. And these are on the website. I made one to show what it was, to take pictures of it so you'd have an idea what it looks like. There is only a limited number of these, and they are, once they are ordered, they will be made, and there's a 2-week turnaround time for the time that they are ordered and the time that they will be shipped for these special order leather bags. Okay, so the next one that I have is this one. And this is like an Aztec material. It is orange and brown. It's really Arizona colors, I want to say. It's really fall colors. I paired it with the dark brown on the bottom. Of course, there's the feet on the bottom of the bag. The nice canvas handles. Again, the gusset on the top. I lined this one with the light brown, light brown on the inside. And of course it does have the key tag down in here to be able to hold stitch markers or keys or whatever you want. Brown drawstrings on this one. So that is the second one we have in the shop. And then the third one I got in the shop was, I kind of made another one similar to the one that I had originally designed. And it's with that red cabled material. I did put a brown bottom on that, and this one is a kind of a one-of-a-kind because I have no more of this paisley material. I lined it with that paisley material as well, and there is actually a you have your key tag in here. It's got red drawstrings on this. but it's a nice tall, really tall bag. They are, I'm calling them the mega leather bag because they are an inch taller than my extra large bags that I have. But this one is made up. This one, if was bought, would be shipped immediately. This is the only one I have of this with this interior fabric. The others, well, this one actually, I don't have this top fabric anymore. I don't think I have enough of that to do any more of those. So this one, I have more of this material, but would be a different top. So when I find out what kind of material I can do the top, I'll make one that we will replicate more of these that will be a special order. So this one also, if it was purchased, would be shipped same day because it's, you know, it's not a special order. But once I get the one up that will be a special order with this, then they will be ordered at that point. So those are the 3 new bags that I have on the website. I've gotten a lot of other sewing started, but nothing really finished. Sent a ton of bags to Busy Stix for the trunk show that they're doing out there during the Bay Area Yarn Crawl. That was from March 1st to March 24th. And then I also shipped bags to Clinch River, Tennessee, in Clinton, Tennessee, for the trunk show that they're doing there until March 23rd. So I'm just down a little bit on bags, don't have a lot of extra to show. But that is all the updates to the shop. No new stitch stoppers come in. Have some coming, waiting for them to come in, but nothing new to add to the website on anything like that. So that is all for the updates to the shop. So let's get into, we have some finished objects, guys. Let's talk about those. Okay, so the first finished object that I got my shawl done that I was doing with my scrappy cake from Cornbread Honey. I really lost yarn chicken on that, so that dark color is the new color that I had to add on for making the rest of the shawl. But I like it. It turned out really cute. Really like the colors, nice and springy colors with that bright color there. So I'm very happy with that. I do have it blocked. It's ready to go. I just have to put my tag on the corner of it, and then we are good to go with this, but one down. I needed to get this off the needles because I have 2 more that I'm going to be putting on the needles here in the next week. So I needed to get one off. The next one, I think I started this after the last podcast. Yes, I had started this after the last podcast. So this was my Arcadia cowl that I had started with the DK weight yarn that I had gotten, a One Pot Wonder from Cornbread Honey. I was able to do this. I used almost the whole skein. There was just a little bit left of the skein. I have not blocked this yet, but it'll stretch a little bit here and I'll get a nice good block on this, but I just have not done it. Haven't really had the want to block anything. And actually I kind of forgot that I needed to block this when I blocked that, and that pretty much took up the whole blocking pads that I have. So I'll get this washed and it'll get blocked and it'll be nice and dry, and this will be a Christmas present for somebody. But that's my second finished object that I have. So I got 2 things done. Not bad. Okay, so let's talk about our whips that we have, because we have quite a few of those. So let's talk about whips. Okay, so let's start with our daily shawl that we're doing. I really haven't gotten much done on this. I've been working on all of my other ones, and I just haven't gotten much more done on this. I think I did a couple of rows since the last time. I'm still in this really bright colored yarn here. I'm on February 25th. I think I'm in the middle of the day, on middle of my rounds on the 25th. So yeah, I just haven't really gotten a lot of knitting time done on this, and I've had so much other stuff that I've been wanting to work on and get done that I just haven't worked on this, and I do need to get caught up on this, and I will. But yeah, we're a month behind almost. We will be by the time this video airs. Oh, I didn't say today is March 18th. So yeah, I am almost a month behind. But we will get caught up on it. I'm sure of that. Okay, the second thing that I've been working on is my rocket tee. Got quite a bit done on that. Yeah. Actually, not as much as I thought. Where my little bee stitch marker is there, right, if I can hold it up, right here. So I got about an inch on it, but it's just really easy knitting in the round, not really thinking about it. But yeah, I got an inch done on that, and there's 200 stitches on here, easy, as you go around. But yeah, but I love the color on this. I've decided that I'm going to most likely, for my I-cord that I do my sleeves with, and the I-cord that I have to pick up and do my collar, and possibly the ribbing on the bottom of the sweater is going to go in a different color, because I really would like this to be a longer shirt so that it's not a short one. I normally wear longer t-shirts, so I want it to be a little bit longer. So I'm going to go through, I still am in my first skein and have quite a bit of this left, and I have one whole other skein. And like I said, my sleeves are basically done. There's nothing more that I need to add on to the sleeves or the collar other than just an I-cord. So I thought if I can knit these both out and get it as long as I can get it to have a nice long length tee, and then just use one of the colors in here, whether it's the white, the green, the light blue, something, to cast on all of these stitches and do a nice I-cord in that contrasting color along with the ribbing on the bottom of the t-shirt. Well, I think will look nice, and it'll make it stand out. And then I will probably wear this more, knowing that it's going to be a little bit longer, because I like to wear leggings and stuff like that, and I just want to be able to have it longer so that I'm just comfortable in it. So that's my plan for this, being able to do that. Hopefully I will have enough. Like I said, I'm still into my first 100-gram cake, and I have a whole nother cake to go through. And there is, get my glasses on here. There is 445 yards in one cake. So I still have 445 yards to go through before, and I might be able to do all of my I-cord and everything with that color. And if I do have enough and I can, I will. But yeah, that's my plan for this, to be able to do this. It's if I really like the way this t-shirt knits out, I might be making a couple more of them to be able to wear this year. But that's my rocket tee. It's going along really good. I love the way it is coming out and knitting up. I like the pooling that it's doing and the striping. Pretty happy with that. But this one will definitely be getting some work here in the next couple of days to get that going. Okay. Next, we have my Easy V sweater. I am done with all of my color work. I got that all done. I'm now into the main color, finishing off that. I will be able to separate for sleeves here in a little bit. Love how it turned out. I like the color choice. I like the way it's laying. I have not put it on. I probably could try it on now and see where it fits, but it looks like it's going to be big enough as I try it. Just hold it like this and it still has room to grow there. So yeah, I mean, I got quite a bit done. This was where I was on the last podcast, and I've got done with my color work. Oops, don't need to lose my stitches. Not sure where that went. I'll have to find that afterwards. But yeah, and actually my floats on the inside I did pretty good at. They're pretty even. I was very surprised on that. But yeah, so this is going to, now once I separate for sleeves, will be pretty easy to keep knitting on. The only problem is that's all the orange coral color I have left. That's not enough to do the color work on the sleeves. I only have that much of the pink left, of the light pink, and not enough to do the color works on the sleeves. And then I have that much of the wine color. Might be enough to do the color work on both sleeves, but definitely the other two, there's not enough. They were 50 gram skeins, and there was like 200 and some yards in each one. Well, my 100-gram skein that I used previous, when I did this before, it was only 400, and I had over half of it left. So I figured, you know, a 50-gram cake would be sufficient. Well, it's not. So now I've got to try to find more of this yarn so that I can get it in. And I think I'm going to get 2 so that I definitely have enough for the color work on both sleeves. And yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. I got to get that. I found the color and just have to find somebody that carries it to be able to get my 3 colors to get in. Luckily, it wasn't in the middle of the color work on the yoke, so it'll be on the sleeves. If they're a little bit off in color, it won't be too bad, I don't feel. But yeah, so there we are at that. But got a little bit of time before I'm going to need to get that color for the sleeves, so I have a little bit of time to check some yarn stores and see if anybody carries it local that I can get. Otherwise, I have to order it offline. Okay, the next project that I've been getting some work done on is my Tunisian cowl that I'm doing. And I don't even know what the name of this cowl is, but I really like that stitch. But yeah, I did my ribbing. I was under the impression when I started this and I did something in the round that I could easily do it in the round, connect it in the round, and do it from there. And that's not the case. To keep a seamless seam, you're going to see it. So I figure once I sew them together, I can make it a seamless seam and sew those together and not have to worry about it. But yeah, it's going slow, but I like it. I got my ribbing done on there, and then I'm 4 inches into the actual pattern itself. I don't know how long. I think I go to 9 inches, and then I do another 1.5 inches of ribbing. So, but yeah, that's where we're at with that. I like it. I'm enjoying all of the learning the new stitches. It's really fun. That's where we're at with that. Okay, next project. I got one out of timeout, I guess you want to say. I got my socks out. I figured I needed to get these off the needles. I was in the middle of my heel flap when I stopped doing them, so I got my heel flap done, the heel turn done, and I'm working on my gusset stitches now. And of course I do my socks 2 at a time on magic loop. But yeah, I'll be able to just do real quick easy knitting and not have to really think about what I'm doing for quite a while when I get to the foot. I only have a few more, a little bit longer to do for my gusset, and then I will be ready to just work on the foot, and that will go pretty fast. That'll be easy car ride knitting and just being able to knit when I'm at different places and not have to really look at a pattern. I can just go ahead and start knitting and get these done. And then I can do the toe at a later date when, or cast on and do the color work on the toe, whatever I want to. But if I get them that far down, it's just that much more done. But I was just ready to get, I think I needed them off the needles. But that's a project that I brought out of timeout. So the last project that I have been working on, and I don't know, I'm confused at this point with the project. I keep falling over. I cast it on, and I'm doing the size that they tell me, but that's not very many stitches for your head to go through. It's just not very many stitches. So I don't know if it's going to be too tight, and I don't want to keep going, and you're not adding that many more stitches onto this. So I don't know, I gotta maybe read the pattern again and maybe retry to do it. I don't know. It just, when it tells you to cast on so many stitches, and it's just doesn't seem to be that many for, it's only a few more than a hat. And when you're trying to put something over your head, you want it a little bit looser than you want a hat. So I'm not sure I'm going to keep this on the needles. We will see. But that's where I'm at with that. That's my sweater from Telly Bean Knits. I like the sweater. I like the color work that they have on the front of it, on the top of it, but I just don't know about this. And as I look at it, I'm not really sure I liked the design of the ribbing, of the way they tell you to do the ribbing. So I don't know. I gotta reread the pattern, maybe get some help on it and see if somebody else does it a different way. I don't know. I'm not real thrilled with the way it's looking right now. So I've kind of put this on the back burner at the moment to not really do anything more to it. But I haven't taken it out yet. I haven't frogged the whole thing at this point. But just trying to see what I need to do with it. But yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I put it in a different bag and just kind of put it aside so that I will deal with it at a later date. Well, I think that is everything that I have cast on, which is now a lot more than I had. Got 2 off, and I don't know where the other ones came from. Well, I pulled one out of timeout. But yeah, they just seem to be coming. But the next thing I want to talk about is the things that I'm going to be casting on. We are doing, with one of my knit groups, we are going to be doing a kind of a friendship, it's called a friendship shawl. And let me get it up here and see if I can't show the picture. Here we go. Okay, a friendship shawl. Let's stay there. Okay. That is the shawl that we are starting to do as in one of my knit groups that we have. It is done with DK weight yarn. I didn't have DK weight yarn, but I really don't like the heaviness of holding two fingering together for a shawl. I don't know as I would wear it so much. I usually wear them as scarves, and it would just be too heavy around my neck. I don't normally wear them as just a shawl around. So I decided I was going to make it in fingering. And I got help, but this is what we decided for, because we need 3 colors, because you color it. But this is the colors that I decided. So this is like a coral color that I got. And this is from Dream in Color, and it's their squishy fingering, and it is color, what's the colorway? Melon Bomb is the color. So I have that one. So you're supposed to have 2 solids and 1 variegated. So my other solid is also from Dream in Color, their squishy fingering, and this is Pickling Pear. And so like a limey green. And then my variegated that I'm using is from Yarn Loving Lady Lisa in her Citrus Splash that I got a while back, and I was going to make some socks with it because I really liked the color of it. But I thought the 3 of these together, I think will be a nice shawl, putting it through. But those are my colors for my friendship shawl that we're going to start. And we're going to start it this weekend, which it will have already passed. We're going to start at the 25th for getting everybody to try to cast on and do the shawl starting this weekend. So that's the plan. I'm going to do it in fingering, and I'm probably going to go down a needle size or 2 just so that it's not as loose as it would be if you were using fingering on a size, I think they call for a 6 or 7 needle with the DK weight. So I'll probably go down to a 5 to do mine, which is what I do a lot of my shawls on, 4 or 5s. But yeah, I'm gonna drop down a needle size just so that it's, it'll still be big enough, I believe, but it won't be, the stitches won't be too big that it'll just be too airy. But that's my next project that I'm going to cast on this week. My other project I'll talk about once I get to my acquisitions, because that one's going to get cast on also. Not sure what we're going to do yet, but there's something going to go on there. But that is all of my projects that I have on the needles, off the needles, and getting ready to put on the needles. So now we're going to go into our acquisitions, which we've got a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Okay, so let's talk about our acquisitions. First thing, we will talk about this yarn I got. One of my friends, when we went to the Knitting Guild, ended up gifting me this nice, really pretty brown skein of yarn. It's Go Diner. It is from Spinning Bunny. I've never heard of them. It's really soft and squishy yarn. But yeah, so I was gifted this. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I will figure something out. It is a, is it 100 gram? It doesn't, oh, it's 3.5 ounces. 390 yards. So, yeah. But we'll figure something out to do with that. So that was my first kind of FO. Or not FO, my first acquisition. It was something that I was gifted. Okay, so now my second acquisitions are my Kimber's Cozy Creations. I do her monthly colorway, and she's doing the year in color. And I picked the solids to get from her. So this is my February, because we were a little bit behind. She was a little bit behind sending them out, and then I haven't videoed in a while for knitting podcast, so I haven't been able to show. But this was the color that she sent for February, and this is Teal Flare. I've got a nice, really pretty like stitch marker there that matches it. But yeah, I really like this bright green. I like that she is showing the colors, although even on her camera and by the time I get them, they don't look the same, which is okay. It just gives me an idea what the color is going to look like. But yeah, so this is this was February's monthly colorway for Kimber's and the solid, and I'm getting her Cozy Fingering. And then we got March's colorway, and this is mossy green, and I thought that this green would go really well as the border on my rocket tee, because that green that's in there, that speck of green that's in there, is about this same color. So that's what I figure I'm going to do when I'm done. I'm going to use this green as the I-cord on my rocket tee sweater. I just saw that the other day when it came in the mail, and I was like, that's exactly what I'm going to do with that. Nice little stitch marker here in this. And then, of course, this is her March colorway, and this is the mossy green. Okay, so that is all from Kimber's. Now I've got my, I ordered from Cornbread Honey. I got her boho advent that she did last December. She did a second run of the color, and I got that the other day. Sorry for the crinkling. I didn't take it out of the bag. There's a lot of colors. I had them in order. They're no longer in order at this point in time. But how gorgeous is that? All of these little mini skeins in all of these light pastel colors. I so love them. And there's a couple of them that I could see that you could put together and use in something. You can put them all together and use them in the order that you come, like an advent is supposed to. I probably will not do that. I don't have a project that I really need 5 skeins of yarn for. And being that they're fingering, I would like to use them all, each skein at a time, you know, and not have a little bit left over. But there's quite a few of these that would go really close together that you could put in a smaller project to be able to have a nice small project. So then here's 5 more of them. And then here are the last ones. But yeah, so happy with this advent. I think the reason I ended up getting the advent is because I actually saw what they looked like. Because she, you know, showed them on her website and on Instagram every day during December when everybody was opening theirs, they showed them. And I liked the colors of them. I've only gotten one advent that I didn't know what I was getting. And I like the idea of the advents. I really do. I personally don't know. I want to know what I'm getting. I want to have an idea of what I'm getting. I like that they put the palette out where you can see what you're getting, but a lot of them don't put that out and you have no idea what they're even thinking about for colors and different things. But yeah, so I absolutely love that little advent. I don't know what I'm going to use all those little mini skeins for, but we got them. Okay, so then I got some more stuff. I am set up for her Patreon account, and that is basically a monthly colorway. And this was her February 24th, 2024 Patreon skein. Really pretty. The dark purples and the gray colors and the light purples. Really pretty. I liked this one a lot. So that was February's. And then this is March's. So pretty. You got your teals and your blues and your purples. Again, really, really happy with this colorway. Don't know what I'm going to do with this, but really pretty. So those were my other two monthly colorways that I got. The next thing I got from her was she's having her birthday. They turned 9 this past week. And she was supposed to have her birthday party on March 16th, but something came up and she wasn't able to do that. So she ended up changing it to April 6th for the birthday party for at her shop. And I will actually be at the store on April 6th for the birthday party. But she shipped out the birthday boxes so that everybody had them and could start doing something with them. And she is going to put together something to try to encourage everybody to cast on their birthday colorway that she got out of the birthday box. But my birthday box came, and inside the box there was, of course, some stickers, of course, with her address on it, a nice round sticker with her address on it. And then just another sticker with her her website on there. So we got those in there. We got a cute little satin notions pouch inside there. Everybody got a different color. These were cute little pouches, little zipper pouch that you can put, you know, it doesn't have to be notions. You could put, you know, it's a quilted satin thing. You could put jewelry in it if you were traveling or something. Pretty much anything, just a nice little pouch. Then the next thing was this, like a little pill. You open it up, and it is a pen that comes out and stays out so that you can have a pen inside your knit bag. And you won't get ink all over everything that you have. So I thought that was really cute. A nice little pen. And then we got a little thing of Castile soap that she makes. Now, Cornbread Honey makes, she has a line of soaps and lotions in her store and on her website. And she gave us a little sample of the wool wash of the Castile soap. And it is just olive oil and water. And of course, your sodium hydroxide that you need to make it. But yeah, there's hardly any scent to it at all. It's a very mild soap to be able to wash your wool in. So that was really cute that we got that. And of course, in the box, we got this really pretty skein of yarn. And it says, the colorway is Happy 9th Birthday Cornbread and Honey is the colorway. It is got purple in there, a couple of shades of purple, some specks of yellow and pink, and then some turquoise down in there. Just really pretty. And they're talking about doing some sort of a make-along to encourage everybody to cast on their skein of birthday yarn and see what we make with it. So I'm curious to know, they're going to put out some patterns, different ones. You know, you don't have to pick the patterns that they have, I don't believe. You could possibly pick one of your own, but being able to have a nice pattern to pick up and do your shawl with. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. So that's all of the acquisitions that I got. That was a lot. Oh no, it's not. I got another scrappy cake. Isn't it pretty? I love it. I love it. It's one of her scrappy cakes. This one has 622 yards on it. Yeah. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might, depending on where my rocket tee, how that fits and how much yarn I use, I might be able to do a rocket tee with that. We'll see. I don't know. We're going to see. But that's the last thing I got. That was a lot. A lot of this has been ordered months ago and it just finally came. But yeah, we got a lot of new yarn to deal with. Okay, so that is it for the acquisitions. Now let's go into some admin stuff that we needed to talk about. Okay, so about the admin stuff that we needed to talk about. One thing I want to do, I want to take a moment to thank Busy Stix for hosting me for a trunk show for the month of March, from the 1st of March to the 24th of March. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys doing this for me. It means the world that you would take my bags and allow me to do a trunk show like this. Thank you so much. And being able to have the trunk show during the Bay City Yarn Crawl. It's been wonderful, and I really appreciate you for doing that. The next is I want to thank Clinch River. Yes, Clinch River Yarn Company in Clinton, Tennessee, for hosting me at an in-person trunk show on the 23rd. I really appreciate it. I was so happy to be able to go and sit there for the day and to meet all of the people that stopped by. Thank you so much for stopping by and visiting with me. It was so much fun, and I really appreciate all of you for doing that. It was I can't thank you enough for this. I love doing this. I love getting into the yarn stores. I love seeing the yarn that's in there. Love seeing what everybody is making and meeting all of you who are in the fiber world. You are so much, there's so much joy in the fiber world and so much creativity, and I love seeing all of it. So thank you so much for hosting me, and also thank you for all of the people that came out to see me. It was so much fun. So that's the first thing I wanted to say. Thank you guys for this. It's been a whirlwind for the last month and a half trying to get all of this settled. Okay, so the next thing I need to talk about is where we're going to be for March, or for April. April 6th, I will be at Cornbread and Honey for her birthday celebration that she is having in her yarn store. I will be there that day, just to help her celebrate and to have a good time and get to see fiber friends and sit and knit for a little bit. So that's my plan for that day, is to be able to go there and to just enjoy some time with some fiber friends and get to meet new people. So I will be there on April 6th. April 5th, maybe it's 6th. I think it's April 6th through April 13th. We are going to have a trunk show running at the Artful Yarn in Chagrin Falls, Ohio. So if you guys are in that area, check it out that week. I will actually be in their store on April 13th all day for the end of the trunk show, and a meet and greet for all of you that live in the area and want to come sit with me for the day, knit, talk, chat, show me what you're doing. I would love to see all of your guys' projects, and I would love to meet any of you that want to stop by. So all of this information will be on the screen, of course, and will be linked below for the next upcoming trunk shows that we have going on. So those are the where we're going to be. Now for our 2-year anniversary. My one goal for the 2-year anniversary was to have 500 subscribers before our 2-year anniversary. And we did that. So thank you so much for all of you who subscribed to put me at the 500 subscribers. That was, I really, kind of did like a happy dance when I realized that we were at 500 subscribers. I was so happy. So that's where we're at for that. Now we are going to be doing a 2-year, kind of like a little promotion type thing. I want to do a gift to somebody. So how to register for this little gift that we're going to do, and I haven't decided what I'm going to put together. I'll figure something out, and I will show it. Of whoever is the winner, we'll show what you're going to get. But I guess to register for the gift, I want to know, what is your favorite knitting pattern? What is the project that you've done the most? Well, I want to know that, but I've got to have a keyword so that it's easier to find. Well, I can't think of a word that I want, and luckily I don't normally have too many people who respond to my text down below. You'll have to leave a comment, but leave me a comment to tell me what your favorite knitting project is or was, and if you've knit something more than once, and why you like that pattern. And I will put all of the people who respond down below into a pool, and we'll pick somebody from all that. Usually there's not many people that comment on my videos. So if you want to get registered into this little giveaway that I'm doing, comment down below and tell me what you are working on, what your favorite knit pattern is. Yeah, do that. I would love to know what everybody's working on, and if there is a knit pattern that you absolutely love. And if you have a link to that pattern that you can, if it's in Ravelry or anything like that, let me know, or the name of the pattern, so that, it might be something that I would like to do, and maybe I'll end up knitting something of one of the patterns that you guys suggest. So that's what I want. So down below in the comments, tell me what you are working on, what you're knitting, and if you have a favorite pattern that you love to knit or crochet or whatever you do, if you sew or whatever, let me know. That's what I would like to know. and I will leave that open for a week or two, and then I will pick, probably in the middle of April, I will pick somebody to go to for this giveaway, and then I will show what we're going to do. I haven't quite decided everything that I want to give away, but yeah, I've got some stuff in my mind that I want to do, and working with some people, so hopefully maybe I can get a good deal on some things, and we will get a nice little gift together for the winner of this giveaway. So guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have not subscribed to my video, please consider doing so. It does benefit me by subscribing to my channel, and it allows me to have more people that can see this content, and the more people that like and subscribe to my channel, the more times it gets put out for other people who are looking for this type of content for YouTube to put me in their algorithm. So please consider subscribing to my channel. Well guys, that is it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I will see you on the next one. Bye.